Well, I went from super excited when Kevin O'Leary entered the Conservative leadership race to very disappointed when he dropped out at the 11th hour, to despairing when Andrew Scheer won the 12th ballot last night. Kevin was a shoo-in to beat Trudeau. Maxime stood a good chance with Kevin's backing, his Quebecois roots and playboy looks, to boot that supply drama teacher back to the classroom. But Andrew Scheer, while I don't know much about the new Conservative leader, I can predict with fair certainty that no matter his knowledge and qualifications, he will simply not be able to unseat the reigning prince. Why? Because nowadays the low information voter chooses looks over substance and name recognition over who's actually best suited for the job. Trudeau has the X factor. Maxime, he had a little of it too. Andrew Scheer, just another boring white guy. The left will already be hard at work trying to define as the guy with a hidden agenda, no respect for women's rights, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. Why is it that Conservatives, to coin a phrase, always seem so good at snatching defeat from the jaws of victory? They've shown this to be their pattern of the last two provincial elections, and it would seem that the trend has now continued into the federal ranks as well. So folks, you heard it here first. Andrew Scheer will not dethrone Trudeau Jr., and we will be subjected to his Obama-like policies for another 4 years. And don't forget, there are still at least 2 remaining under his current mandate. By the way, have you noticed how rarely he is let out by his handlers to comment publicly, Trudeau that is? They most certainly don't want him embarrassing himself and them, so they keep it down to a minimum, but boy do we get to see lots of the magazine cover model as he photobombs his way through unsuspecting crowds. Oh, and Kathleen Wynne? I'll wager she's back in again next election cycle too. Lucky us, eh? Run for the hills, people. Canada's heading for trouble.